Tuesday. We got TidBit Tuesday. Yeah. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. Hey.
Good afternoon. Good
What up? What up?
It's TidBit Tuesday time. It's TidBit Tuesday time.
That's the remix version.
We changing up the theme song?
You know how stuff just be dropping into my spirit.
Right, that's the remix. Right?
That's the remix.
That might be the summer version.
The remix. Hey, it's TidBit Tuesday.
Hey, Joy Thomas.
Hi. Come on in here. Come on in here. Oh yeah, we look good. Okay. We had, technical difficulties because we be.
It's all this metro retrograde.
Yes.
All this technology.
Yes. So we are here. We have our the coffee crew. You know how they do.
So you hear the chatter. It's the gents.
It's the gents saving the problems of the world. We are here. Yay. Okay, y'all ready?
Yeah.
You ready? Okay. One.
Wait, I got candy. I don't want to choke.
I didn't do it in church when the usher come up and she
I know,
just put
get the napkin.
The napkin.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
We got TidBit Tuesdays. We got TidBit Tuesdays. We got TidBit Tuesdays. Yeah. With Kaja.
I'm here.
Jeff.
Oh, you see it, man. You see it. You see it. Hey, guys. Hey. It's another
everybody.
TidBit Tuesday where we're talking about our purpose, our passion, and what's your plan of action for 2021.
Yes. So today, I believe we're going to talk about how to inspire as well as support and encourage people during this time of your purpose, your passion, and your plan of action. But before we begin, if you notice our sweatshirts,
Yes, you see it. You see it.
As Kaja say, you see it.
You see it.
Make It Out. We
Make
have to
It
give
Out.
a shout out to the young men, CEOs of Make It Out.
Make It Out. 2 high school students, Donovan Daniels and Keontae Barnes, who are trying to make it out into what their purpose is, what their passion is, and make it out of the situations that they, have faced coming up in their young lives.
Yep, some phenomenal young men.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're hustling right now. They were they toured. Their basketball season was detoured or deterred for lack of better word. I can't talk today. So it was pushed back because of COVID, and they had the dreams of, this was their senior year. All the scouts and stuff gonna be watching them, and all of that pushback. They got a little discouraged. So it was like they talked amongst themselves. It's like, how we gonna make it out? That was they saying. How we gonna make it out? How we gonna make it out? If COVID shut down everything, how we gonna make it out? So it was like hey, brainchild, that's your out. By showing everybody else how you gonna make it out.
So let's put it on some apparel and make it happen.
Yes.
Their shipment came, yesterday? And they're having a pop-up today at 2:30.
Yep, here
Right
at the
here
Barney
on
Mafford
Mafford.
Place,
The
the
Us
Us
Cafe.
Cafe.
So
2300 Matthew.
Yeah, and these guys, these young guys are working. Keontae is here right now.
Hustling.
Hustling. He's on the computer at the Barney Mafford Place, the Us Cafe, a place for young entrepreneurs, a place for people to come, a place for us. He's here right now hustling on the computer, adding his inventory to their website to be ready for their pop-up today. I mean, that's amazing for some young guys, right?
yeah, they took that plan of their purpose, their passion, that plan of action, but they really implemented their plan of action. They were here bright and early, getting tips from Kaja, myself and Jeff, asking the ins and outs, the back ends, and every time Kaja told them to do something,
They
They
right on
did
it.
it. I mean, they did
came
it.
back with money in hand, and they met with Ari,
Ari Franklin, the GOAT
of
branding, and the GOAT of branding,
Yes.
and helped them get their website together, helped them get their logos together, helped with their concept. They went through hours and hours of homework with him,
Right.
hours and hours of homework with us on how to jump high, and they are soaring right now.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna sell out today. Which
I think so too.
I think so too.
I think so too. Literally, I came to work in a gold colored turtleneck and my Puma sweatshirt, but I came in, I was like, oh, I saw the inventory. I literally went home and changed like my whole attire
So
to
she
support
can match.
them
So she
so I
can
can
match.
match. But
She was excited.
the sweatshirts were so dope and
Yeah.
lively that
You
you
know,
know I couldn't resist. I
I,
had to wear
when they
one
came
too.
in, yesterday with their inventory, I was beyond happy and proud. I was like, I'm y'all first customer. I was the
Yeah.
first one to buy.
Okay. And
So-
then the ladies, we had our meeting of the minds last night with our lady entrepreneurs and our other entrepreneurs. Jeff was here with us, you know, our team of meeting of the minds, and those ladies, they went shopping. They went shopping. I can't wait to get some other black-owned inventory in.
Yeah,
you
that'd
know,
be great.
Yep.
yeah.
And this would be the
Pop-ups.
perfect spot for it. For pop-ups.
Yeah.
And just the exposure. So all of that ties into encouraging, supporting,
Yes.
and what's the other word I'm looking for?
You can get
Inspiring.
inspired or inspire someone.
Yeah. So with all of that is, that's what we want to talk about today, is how to inspire. You know, what inspires you? How, I mean, for those of you that's watching, you know, what are some of the things that you look for when you look for inspiration or for support or for encouragement, you know?
Yeah. Oh, somebody just asked, how do you get these sweatshirts? They're working on a website right now, but we are having a pop-up today at 2:30 at 2300 Mathis Street. If you're in town, if you're out of town, stay tuned for that website launch. It's coming soon. And we'll be taking some pre-orders and getting their inventory all stocked up. Also, shout out to 98 Petty Lane for
Yes.
helping them get their initial inventory out because they were so excited. So, Shari Lane and Joe Lane over there at 98 Petty Lane, shout out to you guys also. Very good quality.
Yeah,
Thank
very
you.
good quality.
Yes.
Very good quality
Love
for
it.
helping the guys. Keontae, you want to just shout your voice out?
Hey y'all.
He's in here working, y'all. He said he ain't got time to be on the camera. He's trying to hustle. Him and Donovan, they have really been hustling. So back to the question that Jeff had, you know, how do you find your inspiration? How do you find that oomph to get out here? You know,
Well, you know, it's pretty much just the last week of Black History Month, but actually Black History should be like every day. But I know like one of my persons of influence or who inspires me, it's Mary McLeod Bethune. I read her autobiography way back in high school, and to this day I still think of her as inspiring. A woman that had a vision and so much money in her pocket, but was able to tap into her purpose and her passion by establishing Bethune-Cookman College. So anything that I do, I think about her inspiration. Like, this is a woman of color who stepped out on faith, had a vision, and made some stuff happen. And a pioneer, an entrepreneur. I think about, like, you know, my mother inspires me, coming from one of the poorest counties in the United States, and for her to make history by becoming the first African American female of an all-white district, and was in that position for like 14 years. So there's lots that inspire, you know, people and motivate people.
yes.
But think about you. As Kaja said, what inspires you? When you think about some things that you want to do, whether you're launching a business, you want to go back to school, who was that person that you look and like, you know what, if they could do it, I could do it too.
Yep.
I can do it too.
That's true. You can do it too. Somebody just asked for the price, and they're $60, all sizes. And yeah, I was just answering questions.
Yep.
So another way to be inspired, you know, your peers.
Your peers, right?
I see other people around me all the time, you know, who are doing things. And sometimes you got to inspire yourself.
Yes. Encourage.
What's that song? Sometimes
I knew it. I never.
You
I knew it.
have to encourage
knew it.
yourself. Sometimes you
have to speak victory.
over
Yeah,
yourself.
you do. And thank you, Deandra. Yesterday, she spoke into me.
Oh wow.
You know,
Peasy, you see that? You hear that?
you know, when,
Precise ratings
Precise
Precise
writings.
Writings.
If you need your resume done, Precise Writings LLC.
and autobiographies.
Yeah.
and so I mean, it's just like, you know, when I did my introduction and everything about Sensor Solutions and mental recovery, and I was like, I really don't know. I know in my head the concept, but I don't know how to execute it. So she, you know, what she said to me was, you know, very encouraging to me, that and Kim Thornton was like, you don't have to know everything.
No,
You don't have to know everything right now. You are doing it even though you don't know what you're doing.
Exactly.
So those words right there from those two, that helped me, to think, oh, okay, I'm overthinking it.
You are sometimes, and like Shamika, who was here yesterday, she instantly went inside herself, like overthinking and overanalyzing, and we had to like literally we saw her go into herself when we asked her a question, and we were like, why are you going into yourself when you know what you're doing?
Right.
We want to know what you're thinking instead of trying to reword it. Get out of yourself and just do it.
Yeah.
You stopping before you starting already.
And I know we talked about in our earlier episodes how sometimes
we out here, not
you read so much material and you see other people doing things to where you get it in your head that you have to do it that way.
Yes.
And that's not necessarily your way of doing it. So you have to do things according to your style, your personality, and then your passion.
You have to find your niche.
You have to find your niche.
And it's your niche. We were talking about that also because, what these boys are doing with Make It Out, other kids may be inspired to do something similar.
Right.
But at the same time, find your niche in what you're doing.
Exactly.
Right? Make It Out is something that goes right into
Their mindset.
and what they're going through. You know what I'm saying? So the next kid who comes out with something, they may be an inspiration
Right.
in that passion, but their purpose may be different.
Yeah, exactly.
And it's okay because there's room at the table for everybody. But but the thing is, what God put in their heart is different from what God put in mine.
Exactly, and God made we all have gifts, our own individual gifts and talents.
So you have to look at it as a dinner. And like you said, there's room at the table for everybody. So you may have your entree, and then you have your main course, and then you have your dessert, and then after that you may have some coffee or some brandy or whatever if you're that type. So every level, every different thing doesn't have to be just like
put it even to another context. Cookie cutter. A buffet.
Yeah.
Life is
got
a buffet.
variety.
Life is a buffet.
You have varieties.
Graze at your own pace. Graze. I might want the seafood. You might want the chicken.
Yeah, because I ain't eating no seafood.
See? So.
But there's seafood at the buffet and there's chicken, so I don't necessarily have to go for just that one particular thing.
Exactly.
When there's 15 different other things in front.
What you said? A plethora.
A plethora. So God sprinkled a plethora of gifts on all of us.
And ideas.
And the way we execute them is the way that God puts that into your life, right? And
So-
it may be different. It's different avenues for everybody to get into their purpose and their passion and their plan of action. Everybody's plan may be different.
And it's different time frames too.
Yes.
And again, we're going back to comparing. Don't compare what someone else is doing in the time frame that they're doing it to your time frame.
I think we're doing a hodgepodge of things right now because I think we're so excited for the guys, and it's like all of these ideas came and all of this. Their journey has been awesome to watch, right?
Yeah.
And we've been watching the journey of some adults, too. And it's like some of the adults' journey is different from these kids' journey because we as adults think we know more, but these mugs is teaching us some things.
I'm in awe.
Persistence is important.
Yes.
And that's one, and that's something that I can honestly say that I see in Keontae and Donovan, Rev, I call him Rev, is the persistence. When they were given homework, when they were given the time to be where they needed to be to meet with Ari, they were
There.
They were calling to see if we was here so they could come up here to meet.
Exactly. The old saying, if you're early, you're on time, and if you're on time, you're late. They were always on time.
They were. That's dope.
That is dope. Very dope.
They're inspiring us.
Right.
Yeah.
Through us thinking we're inspiring them. So you hear that, Keontae?
Yeah.
Like he over here hustling. He's over here working it out.
And so one of the ways that not only are they inspiring, but when we talk about like support, so for them to be young entrepreneurs, like I came in and I refolded their shirts because presentation is everything. So if you think about something that you want to do, think about what type of support you need. Do you need people to listen? And then if it's listening, what does that look like? Do you need someone to
Ooh.
kind of like tell you
Here, that's
what
good.
you, not what you want to hear, but what you need to hear? As my mother always said, I'm going to tell you what you need to hear in order for you to be productive and to be successful. Because a lot of times when people tell you what you want to hear, I kind of look at their pacifying behaviors, and then you're really not getting to the core of what needs to be done.
Exactly.
And then you're getting to that point to where they're telling you what you want to hear, and then your mind is just scattered everywhere. You're trying to do it like this person, you're trying to be this, and you just need to stop
And listen to that
And
voice
listen.
that comes inside
To you.
you.
Yeah.
Yep. Kiera had a good saying. She said, "Comparison is the thief of joy."
Copyright.
Ooh.
Yes. If you always looking to your left and your right, you ain't gonna see where you're going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're stealing your own joy. You are diminishing your own joy because you're too busy looking at what somebody else got on their plate. Now I do be
And how
doing
they
that though
doing
when it's time to eat though, because I just like looking at the food. No, but comparison is the thief of joy.
But when you get the food, okay, when you're looking, whatever she got, I want what she got. But then when you get it, you're
don't
adding,
even be as good.
You're adding your own seasonings
It
to
don't
make
even
it
be as good.
fit your taste buds.
It
You know, you
shows-
sprinkle this and that.
That's a good
I
analogy.
mean, that's how it goes.
You know, I put everything to food now.
She really
I compare everything to food. Can't take credit. Yes, but we're just happy for these guys. We're happy for the momentum that's happening in their life. We're happy for the inspiration that we are bringing with these Tidbit Tuesdays to other people. If we've inspired you in any way, thank you for listening.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank
You know, so it's a thank you to you guys. Deb Waller, she just popped in my mind. That body butter, listen, isn't it good?
Yes.
Yes, we were talking about you at the meeting of the minds last night. That body butter is amazing. So shout out to Deb Waller and her new business.
Another entrepreneur.
Another entrepreneur that we didn't even know that we were touching through this platform of Tidbit Tuesday. So thank you guys for being here and watching us, because we just on here. We were thinking one day and started talking and was like, somebody else may need to hear this, and somebody else may need to jump high, and somebody else may be wanting to jump high and walk in their purpose, their passion,
Right.
but they don't know what their plan of action is. So this is why we're here.
Or what does it look like? You know, like
Yeah.
I said, for me, when I think about, I relocated here from Baldwin, but I walked away from opportunity. I used to coach basketball, and so before I left Baldwin, I was asked to be like over the basketball program from K through 12, but that's not what I wanted to go back to school. So it's kind of like I took that leap of faith. I walked away from opportunity, but I also wanted something different, and took that leap of faith, and doors have been opening. Some closed, and I'm okay with that, because I kind
It
of
just
look at
wasn't
that's
meant for
not
you.
where God wanted me
It
to
just
be.
wasn't meant.
And so sometimes you have to be accepting of that. So if you like want to do this, ask God, and He will guide you. He will navigate you. He will plant them resources, whether it's people or it's organizations, but you have to be open to receiving that.
Yeah.
You have to be.
Yeah, like
With that positive attitude that we were talking about
That
last
energy,
week.
check
That
your energy.
energy.
You have to.
With
You have
checking
to.
your energy, you know. And these guys, going back to these two young guys, sometimes they were discouraged. You know, they wanted this to pop off a long time ago. You know, they've been working on this since the new year.
Yeah, they wanted it now.
Yeah, they
The
wanted
Burger
it now.
King
So
Yeah.
so one of the things that they are learning is patience.
Yes.
Patience.
That's
Ain't
something.
that right, Keontae?
Patience is a
He
virtue.
said, yeah.
That's it. And that's something that we all need to work on, even us as adults, because whatever ideas that we have, we want it now. And I know everybody have heard of those get rich quick schemes, and those things don't ever work. So what you take your time with, and if it takes a while, that's God developing you and developing your character, because you never know what is going to happen down the line that you may need that training or that
know-how.
that know-how
That
to do.
knowledge.
And I know for me, since the stroke, it ain't spent so much, but patience, I'm relearning it. And so I want everything now.
Right now. So you're
and I'm
frustrated.
and I'm trying to get, adjusting to the new normal. It has been difficult. It's been a struggle, but with support and inspiration, I just like I got last night. I don't have to rush to do stuff. I do it at my
Everything in
own.
God's timing.
Everything in God's time, and He'll let me know when to roll things
To the
out.
next level.
To the
Like I brought you this far, but now you're gonna have to work on this before you can get here. So
That part.
it's levels. It's levels.
There's
to it.
levels to it, and they like them.
And
they,
be okay with it.
Yeah, they thought they was gonna just slap a logo on the shirt and then they done. No, you gotta learn. Remember what started this whole thing? Talking about the back end.
That back
Yeah.
end stuff. Yeah.
Talking about how to get your back end in order. So they have really learned the whole back end and how
They're still
things work,
learning
and
it.
still
Yeah,
learning
still
it.
learning,
And they're
yeah.
coming up with great ideas. So again, just today we didn't have a specific topic. You know, we're talking about inspiration, but just talking in general about how even the young are being inspired to do and getting their plan of action. And who knows what this may take, where this may take them.
Exactly.
Like Keontae yesterday, his sports article came out in the sports journal. And at the sports journal, and that was like awesome, so we know that he may have an awesome career in basketball, but also he's learning the back end of business, because who knows if he gets that NBA contract, he gonna know how to negotiate
for himself.
and what's my profit margins,
Exactly.
right, Keontae? What's my profit margin? If I do
Right.
this, and this, where my contract?
Yep.
He had to sign contract. They had to sign contracts to get their logo. They had to sign contracts to do their website. They had to sign contracts to get their branding
And I'm
together.
sure that they read everything fairly, and
Read
they ask
it.
questions,
Yes.
which is good.
Yeah, because there was some hidden costs that they
Yep.
didn't know about. And they was like, whoa,
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
where we getting this money from? So they had to hustle a little harder to
Right.
get that other money. So learning that back end, not being afraid to get out there, don't stop before you start, making your plan of action, and that
Being confident,
Being confident.
Yeah.
and
learning
even-
learning patience is so important. Marty said, travel every path during their own season. That's
Yep.
the
Yeah.
truth.
That's
like
it.
we were talking
just like
about.
we were talking about the trees and the season and the leaves and all of that. Everybody will bloom in their own time. I'm not gonna bloom when Derek will bloom. I'm not, and she's not gonna bloom, because right now this one right here is, popping off.
I
So-
literally asked her, what you got going on now?
Exactly. It is just like,
When the
so
phone rings. Who
Yeah.
that?
Goodness gracious.
so everybody is blooming. This is her time right
Right.
now. Our time is coming, and the young kings, their time is coming. So everyone does everything and progress at a different pace.
Right.
So you have to be okay with that, and you have to get rid of the green-eyed monster because you want to do the same thing, or it's happening for someone else, and you think it should be you. No, it ain't your time yet, bro.
What God placed in my spirit to do at this time is my
It's for
quest.
you. It's for
You know what I'm saying? What blossoms out of that may touch some other people or whatever, but your time is coming too.
Right.
Yeah, that's like I said. Like I said in a few episodes ago. Sensitive Solutions, Men of Recovery Evolving, coming
We have to celebrate the wins of others. Exactly.
Yeah.
coming 2021. I still got a whole bunch more months left.
Yeah.
It's still early in the new year.
It's still early in the new year,
Yeah.
so when
When it's your time, it's your time.
Yep, exactly.
So what popped in my mind, I didn't mean to cut you off,
No, you're
but
fine. I
what,
was
what,
searching for something to say.
what popped into my mind was, and I hope I don't lose it, Jesus.
It's the tidbit. That's why
It's the
we call it
tidbit. I'm trying to grab that tidbit back. That everything is what God has for you is for you. But here's the thing: when it's for you
It's for you.
and you alone, but at the same time, I'm getting my thought. I'm getting it. It's coming back. It's coming back. Okay. Y'all see, I'll be on that squirrel on the hamster on the wheel.
Let me lean in, because I think this is going to be good.
There is a way. It's so many coins out here. Okay, so I'm getting into the coinage.
Right.
It's coins for everything, y'all.
Yeah, that's true.
People are purchasing $1,500 paper clips from Tiffany's because somebody out there wants a $1,500 paper clip, right?
Right?
So whatever is in your spirit to do, you have the ability to do it, and an audience who will purchase it.
True that.
So it took me a minute to get back to my point, but this is where I'm going with it. So with the guys in Make It Out, this is their dream of making it out of, I don't want to call Muskegon Heights the hood, but we can call it that. Okay. Their dream is to make it out of the hood, make it to the city, make it to their passion, their purpose, make it into adulthood, make it out of the streets, not having to revert to the streets. There's a coin for that, and they are making a coin for that today. Your passion is production. There's all kind of coins in there for that. You know what I'm saying? And not to say that everything that you do is a coinage behind it, right, but why not get it?
True.
Yeah. If it's available.
If it's available.
If it's available.
Yours is, Men of Recovery. You will be speaking to so many men and helping them evolve. But at the same time, if there's a fee behind it, there's a fee behind it. Mm-hmm. So everybody is popping up, as we call it, pop-ups. Everybody is popping up with different avenues of making a coin. Mm-hmm. Don't be mad about that.
Oh, I'm celebrating everybody.
Oh, exactly.
I want to see everybody win.
Exactly. But we got people saying, well, what like we say, what we doing now and that kind of thing. We want them coins, right?
Yeah.
I want you to get all the coins. I want you to get all the coins. We want to get all the coins, right, because the coinage is what's going to take us to the next level.
Right, and sustain your business.
Exactly. But there's if there's a purpose behind it, mm-hmm, that makes it all the greater. Yep. Right?
Yep.
That's all I want to say.
That's all
that was good, though.
That was good?
That was good, though. Real good.
Thank you. The coinage is out there.
It is out there waiting.
But here's the thing. We spend money on things all the time. I like coffee. I love coffee. And I'm spending all this money on coffee, and we have this coffee shop. Why not have my own brand of coffee to bring the coins back to me? I'm going to spend my coins on my own thing that I spend my money on anyway.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Don't that make sense?
Makes perfect sense.
I like food, and I like my food to be seasoned good.
So why not make some seasons? Makes sense.
You out there sitting on the couch,
or at the sink washing dishes.
You have something that you do every day, and that you spending money on. You sitting on the couch,
or washing dishes,
yeah,
or at that computer
that you doing every day.
Mad at work.
Yeah, you sitting right there behind the computer, mad at your boss right now because she just emailed you about some stuff that you know you already did.
Email.
Per my last email.
Rolling your eyes at your coworker that can't get on your nerves.
But it's something that you have been doing and spending your money on every day, that you know that you can do better, that you know that you can tweak and say, I can do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Why not formulate that into a plan?
Yeah, exactly.
Dear mama can clean a mess out of a house. You know what I'm saying? She's so clean. She's a cleaning company.
And don't knock it, because look, cleanup crews make money.
This is so
Get
much.
you a crew.
Especially now when in COVID.
Mm-hmm.
If you shoot.
Yeah. So everybody not gonna start a business. I get it. Everybody, but you can apply this in every aspect of your life.
But then it's just like we always said, any aspect of your life, education, mm-hmm, relationship, mm-hmm, all of that, restoration of relationships and
everything.
Things like
if you put an effort behind
it, an effort behind it, then it's possible. Anything is possible.
Anything is possible to execute.
Exactly.
You can execute anything in this
world.
Have faith, the size of a mustard seed.
Just the size of a mustard seed. Have faith. Have confidence in yourself.
I'm gonna get my meals done. That was just a
squirrel moment.
Yeah. Anybody else? I don't know with the females, guys. Are y'all like this? I kind of find it almost like a chore to go get my nails done and go get. I used to really enjoy it, but now it's like finding that time. The self-care for me right now is getting flued out.
Oh.
For real. Just go into some sunshine, which we have today, thank you, Jesus. But anybody else like that? It's like, oh, I gotta go get my nails done. Dang.
I do want to get my toes done. I need a pedicure.
Yeah. That was a squirrel moment. I'm squirreling today, y'all. The sun out. I'm excited about the guys, so I'm all over the place, so excuse me. But so 2:30 today. Make it out, pop-up shop. Mm-hmm. 2300 Maffett Street at the Barney Maffett Place Cafe.
Exactly.
The Us Cafe.
So
a place for us.
A place for us.
Ooh, that's a tagline.
Yeah, a place for us.
That's it.
Thank you, Ari Franklin.
Yes, I want to give a shout out to Ari. He's working on D-Risen production webpage, but also a lot of people have reached out to him to do work.
He has helped a lot.
And let me tell you, Ari is like the GOAT, but he is super excited about working with so many entrepreneurs in his hometown, and he feels a part of your business. And I talked to him yesterday, and just to see the excitement and enthusiasm that he had, and it's somebody us doing this for us, that just makes it even better. Even better.
Yes.
So I'm super excited. Thank you, Ari. I want to give a shout out to my hairstylist, Angela Wade. She got me together. Y'all see it.
She got droppage inches.
I got
inches. Yes, but Marty agreed with me that is a chore, leaving the house to go get that stuff done. So yeah, I'm going to find more time for self-care. Yes. Okay.
So
with that, you got a
I
word,
do got
a
a
scripture.
scripture.
Pop-up shop today, 2:30. Barney Maffett Cafe, the Us Cafe. For the guys, the sweatshirts are $60 a piece. Yes.
Well worth it.
Support. Well worth it. Very good quality.
Worth it.
Yeah, it's
Well
nice
worth
and
it.
soft.
It's soft. It's not like those. Yeah, it's very nice
I
quality.
wonder if somebody can sign my
You know what?
name right here, Kim, because you about to blow up. And
Yeah. Oh, we
I
might
need
need some
a,
autographs.
I need some
We're gonna get
autographs.
some good old pens out here for y'all. But yeah, so thank you guys for tuning in. If you like this, share our episodes. Share the ones before,
Right.
if you want.
Right.
Yeah.
Check us out on YouTube
Check us
and
out
subscribe.
on YouTube, or go to our Instagram pages and tap in the link in. You'll see the link tree.
More
You'll
fun
see,
stuff coming.
Yep, you see Grammy Life Podcast.
Yeah, Grammy Life
So,
Podcast is coming.
Instagram page. We're on episode 5.
Yes.
I'm excited.
It's some really good stuff coming out of that. Some healing, some mother and daughter relationship
Yes,
bonding.
yes,
It's
yes.
really dope. It's really
I'm
dope.
super excited.
Yes. And then
And
we
I
got
just can't hide it.
then we got Jeff and Men of Recovery Evolving and Assisted Solutions coming out the pike, and then just more to come.
Yeah,
Literally.
Literally
More to come.
More to come.
Oh, we had a great tea tasting yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
my
Aldea.
goodness. Aldea Coffee. Shout out to Aldea Coffee. I know we're going over time. We're just excited.
It's just a lot of good things.
A lot of
happening,
good
so
things. And so
It's
that
like the announcement of the church.
yeah, so the church announcements.
And
All right. We have our guys coffee club that's still going on. Oh yes. So we just have good things going on. We had our tea tasting yesterday. So in addition to the coffees, we will have some teas.
Loose leaf teas.
Loose leaf teas. We got a great education behind that, so that's exciting. So we're gonna have the ginger, the green teas, the black tea, chamomile, and peppermint. Yeah, that's gonna
you're
be
probably
so
like,
good.
what?
I know, right?
No,
In addition to the lattes, espressos, the cappuccinos.
Did you say the ginger?
Yes, I said the
Okay,
ginger.
because the ginger.
And we might even find some elderberry.
Oh, that'd be good.
Yeah,
That'd be good,
yeah,
too.
for our antioxidants and recovery and all that kind of stuff.
That'd be neat.
Because
Can I get some turmeric in?
Oh
Inflammation?
yes. Oh, she said the ginger is awesome for the
Ooh, that's
inflammation.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. So we're learning things, y'all, and we're excited. So again, those things that we are liking, we're bringing that to ourselves, and we're bringing that to us.
And we're sharing
in
the
our
resources,
communities.
sharing the resources.
It wasn't nothing for me to call up Shamika and say, "Hey, we're getting a tea tutorial and a tea tasting."
Come on up.
Yeah, because she's starting her own tea company. We want to share the wealth with everybody. You know, Miss Joanne, we just talked about you and starting your own cleaning business. You know, so we're here. We're here to help everybody jumpstart their dreams.
Yeah, be a part of that.
Yes. Thank you, John S. Thornton Jr., for instilling this entrepreneurial spirit in us. He's standing right there, y'all.
Wash my dishes.
All right.
All right, see
Bye-bye.
y'all later. Okay.
See you.
Yep. Yeah. So the young are pouring into the old, and the old are pouring into the young around here, and
The energy
the circle
is
of
so
life.
high,
circle of
strong.
life. If y'all
The
just want to just
energy
pop
is-
in sometime and just get that energy from us, we're not officially open yet, but we're having our offices in here in the Jump High. We're still working on the whole cafe part, and I wouldn't even say it's delayed. It's just we are really just taking the necessary steps to get it in
the
order the
protocols.
right way. You know.
You don't want to roll anything out too quickly, and we're not prepared ourselves.
Yeah, and we're not stopping before we're starting. We're just
No.
putting everything in
place.
order.
Because we believe in decency.
In decency, Kevin Cummings. In the
Decency
words of
and
Kevin
order.
Cummings, in decency and in order.
Sir Kevin Cummings.
Sir Kevin Cummings.
And don't forget, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays we're open for the Jump High Academy. So if you want to come
Yes.
in and want some business tips or talk
Schedule
about
an
business
appointment.
plans,
Schedule
schedule
appointment.
appointment. The number is 231-747-9014.
Yes, to get on that schedule.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Hey,
So
hey, Rose.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
So,
your
we
husband
always
just left. He on his way home.
always ended with the scripture.
Yeah. Okay. Scripture time.
So today, since we're talking about encouraging, inspiring, all that good stuff, we're coming from the book of Thessalonians, the first book of Thessalonians, chapter 5 and verse 11. It says, "Therefore encourage one another and build each other up, just as in fact you are doing." So take the time to encourage someone, just as you are being encouraged. Encourage someone else, because everybody needs it.
Everybody needs encouragement.
Everybody needs and everybody wants it.
Yes.
And if you don't have it,
Thessalonians 5 and
then
11.
come here
That's
and we
not
will
bad.
encourage you. No,
5:11.
it's 5:11.
5:11. Well, that's look at
Well,
God.
Look at God. Ain't
Won't
that-
he will?
Yes, he will. On a Tuesday.
Oh.
I can't.
I don't got the blanket.
But join us. I mean, if you're in town, 2:30, you want a sweatshirt, $60. The guys will be here. They're super excited. Keontae is here working on the website right now, trying to get that all rolled out. They got more to come. More to come with in Sensor Solutions, Men of Recovery Evolving. We got Kaja's Flavor. We got the Us Cafe. We got Overcoming Barriers.
Jump
we got
High Academy.
Jump High Academy.
Day Risen Production, LLC, Game Life Podcast. Yeah, we got
All
a
of
lot
it.
of good things
A
coming.
lot of the good things coming. It's all for the community. It's all for us. So yeah, and
Come on down. It's a place for us.
it's a place for us. And just hey, that good energy. If you just need that good energy, we had some high energy in here
Hey,
last night
Stacey.
with Stacy, with the meeting of the minds. We had Cece McCarty, who has the BFF studio, coming. I mean, those step classes, the hip hop, extreme hip hop, are awesome, getting us in shape. You know, she's looking for a building to hold the fitness classes.
So if you save anything,
Hit us up.
Hit her up,
Yeah.
inbox or give her the number, because she's doing it for us.
Yes.
She's creating a space for us to go to and work out and all that good stuff.
Yeah. Oh, I want to give a shout out also to Shantika Dawkins.
Oh yes, thank you.
Yes, and
Thank
Loving
you.
Orchards AFC. She
Yes.
made a status today about how we are all, those of us who are caregivers and people in the adult foster care world, how we've been banding together. We're like a family within a family, working together, supporting each other. She just dropped off some stuff to the house yesterday.
Them fries came right on time. Thank you, Shanti. I really appreciate it because
Yes,
I was about
yes,
to do them
yes.
old-fashioned fries, and God knew
Yes.
what I needed just right there.
Yes,
So thank you.
Yes, and we got Miss Peggy Selman. I mean, she has just been a light.
Yes.
Such a light.
Resources when you work together as a community and entity, you could be so powerful.
It's so powerful.
So
So we are banding together in Muskegon Heights. We really are, along with the city manager, Troy Bell, our mayor, Walter Watt, our Mayor Pro Tem, Tamika Fox, our new chief, Mosane.
Yeah.
We're unstoppable now in Muskegon Heights, Muskegon. Come on, y'all. Let's band together and get this going. We got Shoreline Staffing over there in Muskegon. That's a
It's about
black
to come up
owned.
on a year, March 9th, I believe.
So we got so many good things going on in our community. We are the now generation. We are that generation where it was the Smitties and the furniture,
Right.
The Dr. Jacksons and all of those. We are that generation now. So why not step into what our roles are and get our community back together?
Like what?
What it once was. And if it doesn't go back to what it once was, we can make it
Better.
better.
Ooh, in unison. Better.
Better. We are here to make our community better. So we are over our time, but we were excited. So we'll see y'all at 2:30 if you're in town and want a sweatshirt.
Okay.
All
We
right.
got to sign and sing out.
Okay.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Always.
1, 2, 3.
We got TidBit Tuesdays. We got TidBit Tuesdays. We got TidBit Tuesdays. Yeah. With Kaja.
Derica.
Jeff.
Oh, you
see
see
the
the hand. Do the
We'll
hand
see you
again,
next
Jeff.
Tuesday. You
Jeff.
see the hand.
All right.
Here we go.
With a clicker. See y'all. Uh-oh.